Bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. So guys, I just want to say a massive shout out and a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel recently. We've just ticked over the 500 mark on this channel, which is absolutely amazing. I posted my first video late January, early February I think, which was my Starscream review. And since then, my channel has grown and grown and grown, and it's far exceeded my expectations that I had for this channel and how fast it was going to grow. So thank you all for your support. It is much appreciated. And if you are new around here, give me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out. Today I'm coming back at you though with another quick news roundup, and yesterday, Transformers Tuesday, Hasbro has now announced that this will be Transformers Tuesday, and on Transformers Tuesday we got our first official look at Bluestreak, and this is Bluestreak in his Earthrise packaging. Obviously we've had this version from Siege, and this is now the one that will share the same mold as always with the Prowl that comes with the Ironhide. Looks great, looks really nice. Autobot logo in a nice place. It's the classic greys, the classic blacks, and the classic reds. Artwork on the side looks great. All these Earthrise figures are looking really good. From the original G1 stylings to the packaging, it looks fantastic. Really hyped for this. It's definitely on my list of figures to get, so I'll be dropping a pre-order on this as soon as it comes up, probably with Kapow in the UK, because I've seen that they were really pushing this one this morning. We also got a few more product shots of Naval Commander, which is the Armada Prime that's coming from Band's Hobby, and this one looks great. Again, probably with Kapow in the UK. I'm going to drop a pre-order on this very soon. This is a nice shot of his chest opening, showing the Matrix inside from the cab before he transforms and combines with his trailer. Speaking of trailers, nice segue there. We also see how you can attach all of the mini-bots to this trailer, and what I like here is you can see there's like a little garage for the cars to go into at the back, and you can see that, you know, the garages kind of remove and you can put them in it. You can attach mini-cons all over the place. There's a place for the shuttle, a place for some extra guns. The two garages on the top all look really cool. But what I really like are these kind of forward cannons that he has, that can move forward, and it looks like they articulate off the side, so you'll be able to use those on the base. I think they look really good, really nice big missile launches. I'm really excited for this Naval Commander, and it's funny because I'm not an Armada fan really, but I am a fan of this version of Prime because it just looks so good. So yeah, really looking forward to picking this one up. Then on Instagram we also got some pictures of the new DX9 RC. I don't own any DX9 figures, so I can't speak to the quality. This one looks a little hollow for me. This is a bit of a miss, especially with all the RCs that are kind of kicking about at the moment. You know, I've got my pre-order down on the Earthrise RC, so I don't think I'll be picking this one up, but it looks okay. Don't know the price point or too much about it. And then they have the Cyclonus again. We've got a Cyclonus coming from the Earthrise lineup, and this, to me, the head sculpt looks okay. I'd need to see an alt mode, and again, I don't know too much about DX9, but I suppose it looks okay if you like the DX9 styling of figures. And then, as part of Transformers Tuesday, for the next, I think it's 5 or 6 Tuesdays, we're going to get a Generations Select reveal. I think this is a much better way of doing it for these selects than doing the big hype around the Fan First Fridays to just get there and see a load of recolors. So I think this is a much better way of Hasbro announcing these recolors, because they are all just going to be recolors of other things. And the first thing we get is Hot House. So yeah, Hot House is just obviously a recolor of the Earthrise version of this that we're still waiting on. It looks okay, I guess. The color looks exactly like the original Micromaster that we got. It transforms into an odd looking tank type affair, and then we also get the kind of moving battle platform that looks a little bit like Metroplex type affair there, with the tanks tracks on the bottom, and then we also get the firehouse itself. He splits off into multiple parts. I'm actually quite shocked, because if you look at the original version of this, you can see the tank mode here, and then you can see the plane that came with it. Obviously we're not getting the plane anymore. I actually had this, and the first thing I thought when this was when I saw Ironworks released is they're going to do a recolor of Ironworks for Hot House. So my opinion here is, you know, this looks okay, I guess. It's not for me. I won't be picking this up. I'm not going to pick up any more of these Micromaster disassembly fall into pieces bots. They're just not for me. I've got Ironworks. After picking up Ironworks, I've decided that they're just not for me. But I was convinced that Ironworks was going to be recolored into Hot House, and they haven't done that. So yeah, that's quite interesting. We then got a video with one of the guys from Hasbro who showed us the packaging for it, which is your typical Generations packaging. He then opened it, showed us what Hot House looks like inside the box, and then showed us that there's this lovely patterns inside it, and we also get the look at the destructions with this one. Something that I did think was pretty funny was when he took Hot House out of the box, straight away he fell to pieces, his leg fell off. He did, and then he showed us the figure. He did say to us while he was doing this that this was the first kind of version of it that they had in box, so he assured us that the joints would all be a lot more secure for the full production run, and then he showed us the alt mode. He transformed it into the different modes, and then he weaponized Tiger Track with it. You know, it is what it is. I think when it comes to weaponizers, I think the Siege weaponizers, so Cog, actually looks pretty good. The way that Cog transforms into like a backpack that sits on people, and it was heavily used, well, not heavily used, but it was used a couple of times in the Siege cartoon, and I think that looks good. I think that however you use these newer ones, they just look like kibble. It doesn't look great. I don't like these new weaponizers. I don't think that they look great. And from personal experience, Ironworks didn't fit into all of the ports. So even if there's some ports that were just too loose, so you can check my review on Ironworks to see why I don't dislike this and what my point is there on how it all didn't fit in. So yeah, you know, a bit lackluster. They showed us Bluestreak, which I guess is just a recolor of Prowl, and then they also showed us this. So yeah, all in all, it's newness, but it's not got me excited. Something that has got me excited, however, is we got some more pictures of the X-Transbots trailer for their gravestone, which is Motormaster. This is what will eventually become the full body of their version of Menasor for the Berserkers. But they showed us some quite interesting features on this. One of the features is the cars, and you can see Wild Rider, again the only one I need to pick up still. Wild Rider going into the back, but so it looks like the bottom bit goes down, and then you've obviously got some kind of slidey bit that maybe goes up, or maybe there's only just enough clearance there for Wild Rider to get in. I'm interested to see how that works. Does it go into the top and fold round? Because there doesn't look like there's a lot of clearance there, so I'm interested to see how that piece there works, as you can put the bots through it. But then as a little bit of an added play value, because I'm not sure if you're aware, but they are selling the trailer separately. So I have their gravestone, which is their version of Motormaster, but he comes without a trailer. So this trailer you have to buy separately. He's going to come with all kinds of different things, some accessories for gravestone's head and things like this. But what they're showing off here is that it turns into a base. I'm not a fan of base modes, but you know, this is an okay looking base. It has a lot of guns on it that you don't actually get with the figures. So these double barreled guns don't actually come with any of the figures, so it'll be interesting to see if you get all of these weapons with the trailer. It's nice to see the whole collection together right at the end. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'll be picking this up along with Wild Rider as soon as they either re-release Wild Rider or I can find one somewhere. I'll be picking this up. Yeah, nice enough looking base. It's good that they're doing something else with this, considering they are selling this separately. And then just to end on, in the UK we have TFN, which is Transformers Nation, which is usually held in Birmingham in the UK, and I was actually going to go this year. I've not been before, but I was actually going to pop down to Birmingham, from Manchester to Birmingham. It's not that far, for the weekend and check out what was going on, but unfortunately because of the current situation it has been cancelled. However, the guys over at TFM are going to be doing the big broadcast 2020. So if you're in the UK, and I guess with this being a broadcast, if you are globally, you'll now be able to watch this and see some special Transformers shows over the weekend. So head over to their website for the full list of what's going on. But one of my favorite YouTubers, Chris McFeely, is actually going to be doing some quizzes and things like this over the time. So Chris McFeely is the guy who does the Transformers, the basics. If you don't watch his channel, he drops a pretty much weekly video. Sometimes he misses a week, but he drops them on a Saturday morning, and he is absolutely fantastic. A lot of the stuff that I've learned around Transformers and things like this, certainly from some of the shows that I don't watch, similar to Armada and some of the other shows around like the more unusual shows and more unusual comics that you may or may not know. I've learned from this guy. Well, he's opened my eyes and I've gone and checked things out, so I definitely say that you should watch him. And then I think this is actually going to be over on Twitch, so you can watch this over the weekend, and I highly recommend that we spend the weekend together at TFN. So guys, hope you enjoyed this little news roundup. Let me know what you're excited about. Is there anything here that you're picking up? Do you believe that Hot House should have been Ironworks the same way that I do? Because I definitely feel that's the way that it should have gone. Are you excited for some new colorings, some new Generation Selects every Tuesday now from Hasbro? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!